Greetings, guitar engineers. I'm Desi Cerna, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the chord changes featured in the song Creep by Radiohead. These chords don't appear to fit together in one key. I will explain how the chords go together and how this song uses a composition technique called chromatic voice leading. Let's dive in. In their simplest forms, the chords are G, B, C, and C minor. You might guess the chords as being in the key of G since the progression starts on G, and you would be correct. If we focus on the root notes of the chords only, you can see that they fit into the G major scale. They are the first, third, and fourth degrees of the scale. But if you're familiar with the harmonized major scale, as I teach in Fretboard Theory Chapter 6, you know that the third chord should be minor, but in this song, the B is played as major instead of minor. And the fourth chord should be major, and it is initially, but then it switches to minor, which isn't in the key. So what's happening here, and why do these chords fit together? These chords sound good together because they're connected by chromatic voice leading. According to my book, Guitar Theory for Dummies, voice leading is a technique where a set of chord changes includes notes that step or lead from one chord to the next. Let's see how the chord changes in Creep are connected with chromatic half-step movement. And to make it easier to see, I'm going to play the B and C chords on the fifth string. When you play the chords in this position, the voice leading happens on the second string. The G chord has D on the second string. The B has a D sharp, and the C has an E. This is ascending half-step movement from the G chord to the C chord. Then you reverse this movement by using the very Beatlesy minor 4-chord cadence. The minor 4 chord in this case is C minor, which has an E flat in it, which completes the half-step movement back to the D note, where you resolve on the tonic chord G. So, altogether, the chromatic half-step movement is D, D sharp, E, E flat, D. And then with the chords, G, B major, C major, C minor, back to G. You may have noticed that the D sharp in the B chord and the E flat in the C minor chord are enharmonic, which means they are different names for the very same pitch. Also, this note is not in the parent G scale. Radiohead chose to climb up from the 1 chord to the 4 chord by putting the 3 chord in between. And by playing the 3 chord as major instead of its usual minor, you get the half-step movement on the second string that ties the whole progression together. And by using that minor 4 chord on the way down, you create a type of resolution that's common to old doo-wop songs in the 50s, such as Sleepwalk by Santo and Johnny, and later used by the Beatles. If you want to see how the chords in Creep are specifically arpeggiated, you can follow along with the guitar tab that you see at the beginning of this video. If you take a look at the tab, you'll see that the chords are all played along the 6th string instead of using the 5th string. The notes that create that chromatic voice leading are still present when you play the chords in this position. They start on the 2nd string, but then they continue on the 3rd string. Also, The B and C chords are made to sound more interesting by adding suspended fourths. I do this by moving my pinky finger back and forth between strings 4 and 3. When my pinky finger is on string 3, I raise the third in the chord to a fourth, creating a suspended fourth temporarily. When I arpeggiate these chords and move my pinky back and forth, I make sure that my pinky is on the fourth string when I pick it. Otherwise, I'll get a dominant seventh sound, which is not part of this song. So now you know why the chords in Creep by Radiohead work together. Even though the key of G does not contain a B major or C minor chord, these chords are tied together with half-step movement that creates a smooth and pleasant sounding transition. Maybe this lesson is just the sort of thing you need to be working on right now, or maybe your guitar playing needs help in other areas. If you need help determining what you should specifically be working on right now in order to improve your guitar playing, go to my website, guitarmusictheory.com. Answer the questions I ask you about your playing, and I'll send you free custom video instruction that is calibrated to your current level. Whether you're a beginner still needing to learn the basics, or you need help with playing bar chords, finger picking, playing guitar solos, or you want to delve deeply into music theory, I have a free video course for you. I can put you on a plan to fill gaps in your knowledge and fill gaps in your playing so you can sound better on guitar and have more fun. Enroll in your free video course now at guitarmusictheory.com. You can click on the link in the video description. All right, well, thanks for watching. I'm Desi Cerna. If you found this lesson helpful, please click like, comment, and share. And before you go, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell to receive alerts when new videos are uploaded. Then keep playing and stay tuned for more.